and welcome to today's video. This is actually my fall part 2. In part 1 I decorate my living room, but here we're starting off in the kitchen and on the side of my coffee station area. So I just put this round brown mat underneath my coffee pot just to break off the contrast of the white. And then I have this cute little sign that I made a few years back, and I'm just gonna set it on the side of my coffee pot, and then I'm gonna finish it off with this amber glass bottle and of course some florals. These are actually dried wheat florals, and I actually got like all of these dried florals that I used also in my living room were like a pampa grass. I actually found those in a bag that was on the curbside. And to finish off I'm just gonna place this very fall looking tea towel, and of course I had to bring out my fall you already done mug because it's just like the only time I could use this mug, and I really like it. And I'm just going to top it off with these 2 pumpkins, and then I always have my frother on hand because we do use it a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it here, and although it's black, I feel it still went very well because of the black sign there. But that's how the top part finished off looking, and now we're moving on to the little side. So here there's not like much that I could do on here because like I really don't know what to do, but I'm just gonna put the basket back that I always have hanging here, and I switched out the florals. So these flowers are actually just like some that I got from Dollar Tree like many years ago. And then a pumpkin, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it in there as well. And these pumpkins came in a pack of several in there. I can't even remember how many are in there, but I did get them from Amazon like 2 years ago, I'm gonna say. But this is how this little side turned out. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the stove area. So I have my air fryer here because we do use it a lot, and I don't want to be in the struggle of having to bring it in and out of the cabinet. And then this picture frame, I got the frame from my neighbor when she had a yard sale. I have some other ones that you guys will see those further up in the video. And the printing, I just found it on Google, and I sent them to get printed at Walmart, and they just turned out fine. And I love the way the quality was and everything. So just a little tip, if you guys are needing some fall like picture frames or something, great ways to just like look on Etsy or Google or something, and of course you will find like several different ones. So this is one of the ones I got, and then I'm just gonna add this little ceramic teacup and as well as this little creamer, which I think it is. And then I just topped it off with some wooden spoons, a little pumpkin, and also added another squirrel over here. And to finish this side off, I went ahead and removed my regular white towel and put this towel. I believe these ones are from Dollar Tree several years ago, but I just felt that just helped to bring the whole space together and made it look very warm and moody and cozy and very fall-like over here. So here is how this area turned out. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the other side of the stove now, which is kind of blam. So let's go ahead and cozy it up. So I'm gonna remove these canisters that have like the sugar, the cream, and the coffee, and this cutting board, because although I thought I was gonna use them there, I ended up switching up my mind. So here is another one of those prints that I mentioned that I found off of Google and had it printed at Walmart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lean it against the backsplash here, and then I wanted to add like some more layers. So I went ahead and used this round cutting board that I got at Ross a couple years back. And then I'm going to use this glass canister. I believe this is the one like you'll normally find at Target like right now for fall. But I actually picked this one up while we were in Oregon last year at a yard sale for $2. And then I just added some of this colorful pasta that I had. I only had a little bit left, so it was working with what I had. And then I'm going to take this darker tone color base and just put it on the side and use it like a spoon holder. So I'm going to add some more wooden spoons, and also for a pop of orange I'm going to use these silicone spoons that are also from Dollar Tree. Now what I feel is going to bring more in the touch of the vibe that I'm going for are these copper canisters or copper salt and pepper shakers that I've had my friend Maria actually sent them over to me. She actually mailed them over to me, as well as some candlesticks, and I still cherish them and love them so very much. So I added one to each side of the stove. But over here on the side of the KitchenAid, I added this basket, and then I found these little napkins. I think there's like 4 of them that I remember I got these from the 99-cent store a couple years back, and I put them inside the basket. And then these little corn things, I picked them up from Hobby Lobby last year. I believe it was like after the fall sale, because I remember I got them like at a very good price, and it comes several in a pack. And then I'm just gonna add this cute little green stem white pumpkin, and then of course I'm gonna use these pick that has like berries and also some very fall looking leaves. And to finish off the counter area here, I'm going to switch out the black and white towel I had there in my KitchenAid bowl, and I'm going to put this pumpkin pie recipe one. This one is also from Dollar Tree several years ago. I haven't went to Dollar Tree to see what new items they have out, especially like their tea towels, but if I ever do, I will go ahead and share them with you guys on like a little haul or something. And then the same towel I had removed previously, I went and stuffed it in again, and I got this like wonky looking pumpkin that I just love. I believe I got this one at Michael's like 3 or 4 years ago. And I just stuffed it in there inside the little bowl, and then I'm bringing out my rolling pins that I've had put away to just go ahead and display them in here. And while here is a close-up of how this whole countertop turned out, I think it's just starting to bring in all of the warm and the cozy, just as what I am expecting to feel during the fall season. But now it's time to go ahead and move on to what is my little struggle, and it's my open shelves. Although I struggle, I still keep them because I like how they end up turning out. So I have this basket that has like green and red and brown stones on it. I've had it for a couple of years already. Got it at a yard sale. And I'm just going to stuff one of these little faux plants that I get from Amazon. And then I'm also going to add this pumpkin. This pumpkin used to be yellow like many years ago, and I painted it white. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that one in on there. And then for the other side, I'm just going to use a little stack of like cooking books, because of course this is in the kitchen. So we're going to add some cooking books and finish it off with some more copper cups and a little pumpkin as well. Now moving on to the middle shelf, here I'm going to put this little blue truck with a little removable backing, which has like pumpkins in there. This one I got from the 99-cent store, I'm going to say like 2 years ago maybe, or 3 years ago. And then I'm going to put a little orange pumpkin on this side. And then I have this wicker basket that are from House and Home, like way before she closed her shop. It comes in a set of 3, so I put that one there with some little tea bags. And again, I used another one of those little berry picks that have leaves on there to place here for a little touch more of fall, and then added some pumpkins. But this ends up not staying like that. I do end up switching it a little. But here on the bottom shelf, now that we're working ourselves down, I have these plates that I got from Dollar Tree, but there's only like 4 of them that I have. I thought I had more, but I don't. And I went and placed them here, and then I put that ceramic canister, which I'm not feeling the vibe of looking the way it looks there. Like, I'm not loving it there, but I'm gonna go ahead and just work around it for now. Then I had those stack pumpkins I put at the corner, and then some more copper mugs and a plant, but the plant was feeling like too hidden, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in this terracotta pot just to give it a little bit more height. And then we're gonna add back the copper mugs. They're the same as the ones we used on the top shelf, and then finishes off with pumpkins and berries. And for a little more touch, because I was feeling the back part is feeling just too bland or too white, so I have this print, this picture frame that was also a print that I got from Walmart as well as the other ones. So I went ahead and added back there. I just love the brown landscape that it has out in the back. Just screams fall for me, so that is what we ended up putting there. And then I have this little amber jar that was actually from like a vitamin D medication, like the vitamins from vitamin D, and all I did was wash off the labeling, and then I had myself a piece of decor there. And then I found this fresh baked pie sign. I wanted to put it here, but I thought it was covering the truck too much, so I ended up switching up the things over there by the orange pumpkin. And now we're gonna go ahead and add the berries that I had mentioned, and then I will share with you guys how it turns out at the end. I think the cabinet turned out looking cute and cozy and just a ready and screaming fall. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And we cannot have fall without pastry, so big shout out to my neighbor for sending over some blueberry muffins. They were delicious, so I'm gonna go ahead and just place them here in our cake stand. It saved me and having to bake something to actually display in my cake stand, because when fall and winter is here, it's like when we mostly use my cake stand and just have all kinds of goodies in there. So it's like, I don't know, you can't have your coffee or tea without a baked good. So we're just placing these here. The good thing that they're like the mini size ones, so it's like even better. And then afterwards we're just gonna put the glass lid on side, and then I'm gonna actually put it on the other side of the counter, like where the sink is at, and plus the coffee pot is just like right in front of it, like across. And now for our sink area, I have this green color cutting board that I got like so many years ago from Goodwill, and I'm gonna add this dark brown vase, and then this berry dish or like a soap dish, and then this little white dish was actually from House and Home. And then I just put like my hand lotion in there, the little red burgundy color like pumpkin squash, and then these little pine cone picks are actually from Oregon. And then for the dark vase, I'm gonna add in, I believe these are called cattails or something like that, but I could probably be wrong. But if you know what they're called, let me know in the comments below. And then to top it off, I'm just bringing back out my pot, and of course another fall towel for my stove top. But once again, here is another look of how all of this is turning out. So I thought I was done, and I started filming like all of the afters for you guys. But then I was feeling like the top shelf was feeling kind of like above the cabinets, like too cold and wasn't like flowing with everything. So I went ahead and decorated it with some baskets and pumpkins and greenery and this happy fall you all sign. And then I also added a wreath above our like in the little cabinet above our microwave. And now here are all of the afters. I just feel It just brings in so much warmth and coziness. I feel like I just like to go all out for fall, and especially Christmas when it comes to decorating the heart of the house, which is our kitchen. But once again, here are all of the afters. I hope you guys felt motivated and inspired to decorate for your guys' home, and if you guys are decorating for fall as well, or if you guys have already started. If I still hope that I gave you guys ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.